just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off from the back, why? Another one, another one, another one.
There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champ. And up against them, it's Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner,
Lots of hype as they will fight into the dark. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Catch and shoot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice job blocking the hook. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Usyk. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They're getting excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. That punch landed. Good counter punching. Perfect counter. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
Come on. You've let him back into this.
Here we go for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchanged punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice punch. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Punch, counter punch. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
Beautiful counter punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Can't score with that jab. Nice counter shot. Down goes Tarver. And as we see it again, there's no way to get out when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to...
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Tarver in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Some mind back on the job. Nice round. Good round. I like that.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with the hook. Good punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tarver's been rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. That hook won't score. That one lands. He misses with that jab. Every time they throw a final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. About Tarver in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep.
And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round? Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods. Took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. Misses with the straight left. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slow. Hold it right there. Tarver in some serious trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You've got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw the hook, didn't land. He misses with that straight left. Hold that thought! Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
I need you to win this round.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Just box, be smart, get your shots off, don't give it.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't figure.
Do not worry about it, kid. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Time for the 5th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? His stamina is off the charts. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Well done with that counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice defense on that left uppercut. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Threw the straight left, but it won't score. Nice counter. Oh, that one caught Tarver. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. Will this fight continue? No, it will not. They're going to stop it.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spot on.
back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back, why? Another one, another one, another one. Another one done.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice, but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear.
What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
You're looking at Jack, the Galveston Giant Johnson, the unapologetic first ever black heavyweight champion. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most...
This bout,
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Just misses with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that's Roma. Once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? So much for boxing. This is a fight. There's a counter shot. They got out of the way of that right hook. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, my word. Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And Galveston Giant in real trouble now. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good round. I like that, Samaki. Stay focused.
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back on.
Smart. Good work out there. That's working, man.
And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
His stamina is off the charts. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. A perfect counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Misses with the straight left. Incredible work rate. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw the hook, didn't land. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Punch, counter punch. He misses with that straight left. And he scores with the counter. Looking to land the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That counter shot lands. Talk about Johnson in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Starting to make mistakes and he's switching off immediate.
Great round, now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting tired already.
And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He threw a punch and just got countered. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. These punches coming from every angle halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. What a stunner! Jack Johnson goes to the canvas. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That counter punch caught him clean. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Johnson in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Hey, Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh, my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's... A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that.
one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. Lifestyle's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved.
I'm Todd Grisham, and all the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only John. And introducing King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That jab had to hurt. A straight right just misses. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These two gladiators going at it in the outdoors.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
He just misses with that jab. Perfect counter shot. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchange here from both men. The Venezuelan is rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again to get.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable.
There's the bell for round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fight.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. We almost saw a knockout a second ago. Hold that thought. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. How are they... Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
And they figure out the combination to this 6.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
oh my God, Johnny! Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Big shot, and down goes Garcia. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes...
Whoa, did you see that? Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Garcia in that last round. Is there any... There's the bell to start round 3. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. On that headshot. Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
hard. He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Both men step back for just a moment. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So this fight will continue. They threw the hook. It didn't land. There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And the kid goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying,
my demise, envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free. Set it free. Set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
Yeah, are you daft? Order belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on, Paul, if it's sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shot fling. I came from the Seven Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Brother have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging up field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lass. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. You don't want none, I'm moving like a hitman.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. He will face Muhammad Ali. It's the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years. Introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
You don't want to trade shots. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. These two were made for each other. How about that time counter shot? Hold that thought! Joe Louis in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep it...
Great work. I love that.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Nice counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punching. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Oh, no! Ali is down! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. And we continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't land that jab. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at him. He's not there. He's not.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
And they were heavy, not...
There's the bell to start round 3. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fantastic. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took...
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you all right?
says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Just missed with that jab. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
That hook doesn't score. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow-mo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it.
I like that round.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
A lot of effort being exerted here. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Well done with that counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favor and pickpocket him.
Good counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. His stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.